Back it up.
Hey guys, it's Opasima here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today guys, I am back with episode 15 of Sims 3 Tips, where I show you everything you need to know about The Sims 3. And today guys, I am going to be remaking my Hospital Overhaul tutorial or Hospital Overhaul Mod overview for The Sims 3. I did one originally here, you can see right here, about, was it 10 months ago? No, it was over a year ago, you can see. And it did got over, you can see, nearly 700 views, which is just crazy. I didn't think it would get 700 views because The Sims 3 is kind of dying out these days. So thank you so much for that. Also, thank you for the views on this video, my latest YouTube video at the time of recording, the Random Genetic Challenge. We already have 27 views. It came up on last Saturday when I did upload this one right here. That's doing pretty well as well. Like, I didn't think it would get to that many views. I just did it for fun, guys, like as a second video. You all seem to enjoy it so far, so it may even be at more, like it will have more views by the time this goes up. But anyway, guys, I have some surprises for you guys during this tutorial. I'm not going to reveal what they are, but stick around and you're going to find out. I'll give you a hint. Someone is going to come back. I'm going to bring back someone who was in my original. So I think you all know that by now. But anyway, let's get to this tutorial, shall we? And we'll get into it. So let's just start. Let's get into the tutorial. I'm just getting confused. Let's just get into the tutorial, guys, and just get on with the mod. Okay, guys, first of all, you are going to need the mod, the Hospital Overhaul Mod. This mod is made by SimMX. Now, originally this mod was made for 1.55, and I've heard a couple of people complaining that it doesn't really work properly on 1.67. However, for me, it is working completely fine. So, I also tested it on 1.69 when I used to use it, and it worked fine as well on 1.69. So, I haven't had too many issues. I did have some glitches, of course. Like, one of my Sims wasn't able to click on the hospital in Select Tides. I think it's in pre-made Sim, if I'm correct. But anyway, she wasn't able to click on the hospital for some reason. I think it could be an issue with the mods or whatnot. I don't know. Anyway, there are so many features to this mod. Now, some of them aren't working for some reason. I don't know why, or they're not showing up. So, let's get into all of them, guys. So, the very first one is the abortion and divorce. Now, it's going to bring me back to this page right here, but what pretty much happens is you pretty much end the baby's life. It's very controversial. There's so many people that don't agree about it. I kind of don't agree about it. I think the only time it should be used if the mother's life is at risk. But here it is, guys. There's 3 places you can get it done. I will show you that later. More than likely, I am not going to do it because I want to show off the main, like the happy parts of this mod, not the sad parts. So that is, now this feature isn't seeming to be working for me or not to join up assisted suicide. It is also very controversial as well. Actually, this page has everything. So pretty much, if they're very old, you know, it just is very sad. I think it says here why on simple, maybe assisted C. You can see. But unfortunately, you know, it's very controversial, and I know. But if you do want to tell the story of someone who does not, like, want to live anymore or anything like that, you know. But for some reason, it isn't working for me. We'll try with an unlucky sim, maybe later on, but anyway. Donation services, this is where you can donate the eggs and sperm. I will explain that more later on. You get money for it, so, and you can also donate plasma as well, in vitro fertilization, and alien implantation. Now this is where you can get pretty much pregnant, and I will be showing that off later. Okay, sorry about that, my brother just came in, but anyway, what I was talking about is this, you pretty much can get pregnant with this in vitro and alien implantation. Now, for some reason, it isn't working on the hospital for the in vitro for normal pregnancy. However, I've seen to get the alien implantation working at the science lab. The in vitro won't work at the science lab, but the alien implantation does work at the science lab. I don't know why. Actually, it says no. So yeah. Then we have this here, reassignment. Pretty much just like gender reassignment. It's just reassignment to gender. For some reason, this doesn't work for me. Sterilization. This pretty much allows your sims to get sterilized, so pretty much they can't get pregnant anymore or cannot make babies anymore or whatnot. This is working for me, so I will show that off. Surrogacy, you can ask a sim to be a surrogate. I'll hopefully get that set up, guys, as well during this tutorial. Hopefully. I don't know if I will be able to, but maybe, hopefully, I can do that. And then we have ultrasound scanning. This allows your sims to check the gender on the second or third trimester of the baby. It tells the gender. It's pretty much like, I think it's already built into the game, but if you are level 7, the medical career, you can tell mostly the gender of the baby. And then you have this one here. It allows your pets to get like neutered and all that sort of stuff. I haven't tested this out yet, so I will hopefully be testing this out hopefully in this tutorial. Now there is a download link here on this page, but however it doesn't work anymore. So this is why it's actually not here. Yeah, you can see it's not here. But if we go to this. If I go back here to this link, it will bring me to the download link, and it's down right here. So, yeah. Now, if you don't know how to install mods, I'm just going to go ahead and download for you guys there. But if you don't know how to install mods, I do have a video. Also, make sure you have WinMar, of course. I always say that in every tutorial, you need WinMar. But, yeah, make sure you have all your mods. Make sure if you don't know how to install mods, go check out that video, because I show you how to install mods in this video. So, that is it about that part. Now we're going to go ahead and go into the video itself. Now this is going to be a pretty long video, so I may have a section in the description where you can skip on to a certain part. So yeah, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I am going to go ahead and go into game. I'm going to go ahead and set up this. I'm going to go make these special sims that are going to star in this video. And I will be back to you guys in a couple of hours with the video, so I'll see you then. So let me introduce you to the first couple of this tutorial, and they are going to be Brian and Missy from Daily Bumps. Now if you don't know who Daily Bumps are, they are a YouTube channel with about 2.7 million subs at the time of recording. They could even be at 2.8 at the time. This is going to be going up. But yeah, the two main members are Brian and Missy. They have two children in real life called Ollie and Finn. But in today's tutorial, we're just going to be using themselves for this tutorial. I think I did a good job on them. I don't think I did the best on Brian, but on Missy, if you look at pictures of her, I think I did a pretty perfect job. I think it's one of the better sims I've made. Let me just go back here. It's one of the better sims I've really made over the years. I'm also going to check my FPS here. I've actually bumped up the bitrate. Whoops. But yeah, I think it's one of the best sims I've definitely made. I think I did a decent job on Missy. I don't know if it's like out of 10, but I think I did about a 9 out of 10 on her. Brian, I don't think I did the greatest job, but that is them. However, they're not the only surprises to this tutorial. There is two still very big surprises to come, so I'm going to go ahead and get them ready, and I'll come back once they are ready. So I'll see you then. Yes, you can see now the surprise. Two more sims, and this time we have Ellie and Jared. Now, Ellie and Jared, if you don't know who they are another YouTube family in real life. They also have two children, two boys, oddly enough. Their names, if I'm correct, if I can remember, are Jackson and Calvin. But here they are in sim form. I did Jared very okay. I think I did the best on Jared. I think he was the easiest to create. However, I wasn't able to get his hair, unfortunately, so I had to go for this custom hair right here. I don't really like it on him, but it does work. I think it's the closest I'm going to get. There is another hair in the game from the base game now that looks somewhat similar, but it doesn't really work on him. So I've just gone for this hair. It looks okay. And then we have Ellie here. I don't think I did the best job on her, but listen, here she is. Now, recently, they did have a very sad story that they actually had a miscarriage. They were expecting a third one on the way, and then, this was May now, but they found out in about mid-May they were pregnant, and then about 4 or 5 days later, unfortunately, Ellie was very sick and all that, and in the end, they rang the doctor and they said she had a miscarriage, which is just so sad. They haven't really fully talked about their experience yet, but briefly in a Q&A about a couple of weeks ago, they did talk about it a little bit, and they're not really over it yet, but then there was a video a couple of days ago saying that they had a positive ovulation test. If you don't know, Ellie does have a condition. I don't know the name of it, but she does have a condition where she doesn't produce as much eggs as often or whatnot. And if I'm correct, she did get a positive ovulation test. And they did say in that video that they're just not too sure. Should they try now or should they wait until the next ovulation? And you don't know with her when her next ovulation is. It's very, But with this mod, we will kind of talk about that, and we're going to be using some of the features to talk about that, reenact the story. However, there is one more sim missing from this tutorial. I now have to break the news to you. There is one more sim missing from this tutorial. It's not a baby or anything like that. It's a sim that was in my original tutorial, and this is how my original tutorial blew up. It already has 700 views if you didn't know. At the time I recorded it, she only announced she was pregnant, about 5 months. This was back in May 2016 now. She represented Malta at Eurovision 2016. We're getting somewhere there, guys. She is a big singer in her own country. I think she has the second biggest Instagram as well in her country, if I'm correct. But for some reason, I wasn't able to find it. For some reason. Anyway, she has the second biggest Instagram in the country. She is well known. If you ask a Eurovision star, they will say, this person, she's just the most notorious singer from Malta. I am talking about... Guys, I am talking about Eurolosco. Now, she was in my original tutorial. She's actually had a makeover, by the way. Actually, this is a new version of her. I recreated her like 6 or 7 months ago, around Christmas time. Anyway, here she is. She has like the hair she is kind of rocking at the moment. If you go ahead and look, see the latest music video, oh my gosh, that's a pretty good song, by the way. She is good. Like, her music has just evolved the last couple of years. Like, recently she actually did upload some of her older songs, and I was able to listen to them, and it just noticed me. Her music evolution has evolved, and it's much better. I really think she should be signed by a bigger record label, or at least should be more well known. But she has performed at big festivals like Eurovision, of course, and I think she's performed at the Isle of Malta, if I'm correct, one of the years, like as a local act. Maybe not many people will remember it, but yeah, here she is. She was in my original. Go back to my original and see how she looks now, then, and now. But yeah, really, she was pregnant last year. I'm going to show you 2 stories right up here from Wee Blogs here. One of them is the pregnancy announcement. Wee Blogs, were the exclusive ones to really report on the pregnancy announcement. No one else reported. They just talked about the red carpet, which was actually on the same day, oddly enough. And there was a quote in that article that said that, Eurovision never stopped her. And it is crazy to think. Also, we did have a pregnancy at Eurovision this year, and that was with Jana Pszczewska. If you don't know who she was, she represented Macedonia. But she was pregnant as well, but I didn't go for her because she didn't qualify out of her semi. But she did get engaged during the show. Anyway, that isn't the topic. She did actually have a baby last year. I think his name is called Harry with her boyfriend, but this time she is just alone here for this tutorial. So we're going to go ahead and get into it and start off with the basics of this tutorial. And we're going to start off with Jared here. What we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go and find the hospital in your town. Now, the hospital in Sunset Valley, if I'm correct, is down here somewhere. I haven't been here for a little bit, so let me find it. Here it is. So, the very, very, very first thing we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go into donation services. Now, you can see there's a couple of things here. The first one is donate plasma. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get him to donate some plasma. However, I'm going to go over to Brian here, Brian from Daily Bumps. And what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go over to the same hospital again. And this time, I'm going to go ahead and get him to donate sperm. Now, if you donate sperm, you should get a couple of hundred simoleons from it, depending on the quality. So, I will talk about that now in a minute. However, you can also get money from eggs as well. Let me explain with here what's her name again? Missy. Okay, Missy here. Let me explain that she can also go ahead and give some eggs to the hospital. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, guys. Just to explain. So here you go. They're gonna go out with the lot. I could have bought a big car for this, but listen, I really don't care. And look at that guy. Missy is actually going in a police car. What the hell? I thought these were not equipable for people who aren't in the law enforcement career, but we're gonna take a screenshot before we really get into this. I will also have to disable some mods, but I will do that now in a minute once we are finished. Also, guys, I'm just gonna check my FPS rate because seriously, it needs to be checked. And yeah, it's running fine. Actually, it's running much better than it was at a lower FPS rate. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and send them into the hospital here. They will come back about after 2 or 3 sim hours. You're gonna see, yeah, it is working pretty well. So, I think yeah, I can see the FPS. That's fine. It's actually not lagging as much. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and turn off the FPS OFF. And you can see now, and Brian has just come back here, and you can see the quality here. Now this is a thing from the mod, but you can see he has donated nice sperm. So he's got 55 simoleons from that, which isn't bad. Now, I could also go ahead and send Jared over here if I really wanted to get adopt sperm, but instead I got him to get plasma. Now, this is all coming up, guys, don't worry. Alright, okay, there you go. He got 100 simoleons for that. And then, Missy is still at the hospital. She'll take much longer. Of course, women will take a little longer to get their eggs, sorted and all that, taken out. But I'm going to come back once she's finished. I'm also going to go ahead and set up some stuff, so I'll be back to you guys now in a minute. Okay, guys, Missy has just come back here from the hospital, and you can see she's got 250 simoleons for adopting eggs to the hospital, or giving up some of her eggs for the hospital. So that is a pretty good worth. I think you're better using your female sims and giving away eggs than actually doing it with the men. But the next part of this mod is one feature that I really like, in my opinion. Now, Ira is just currently talking to some guy I don't really care about. But anyway, what we're going to go ahead and do is, I think if you remember earlier, we sent Brian to the hospital to get him pregnant. So, no, not get him pregnant. To actually give away some sperm. And what we're going to go ahead and do is get Ira to actually get pregnant with that. And I'm going to show you now how this works. So, the cost for this is 4,100 simoleons. So she is going to go ahead and spend that. You're going to see right here. She's going to go ahead and go into the hospital. And you can see now this menu will come up. Now if you do this at the science lab, now for some reason it isn't working for me at the science lab, none of this will come up. But however, if you're doing it here, all this will come up. So you can go ahead and choose the gender of the child. I'm actually going to choose this to a male just for today's tutorial sake. Now you can choose the sperm donor. So you may have noticed earlier that if I would have clicked on it earlier before Brian gave away his sperm, no options, or it would be grayed out because there would be no one there. But now he has given away his sperm. You can see there are actually 2 on this list because this guy is also giving away his sperm. So also, people in the neighborhood, without notice, you won't notice, but they will also give away their eggs and sperm. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just choose Brian for today's tutorial. And you can also choose the egg donor. Now, of course, we gave away Missy's eggs, so we're just going to use that for today. But if Ira wanted to, she could give away her own eggs. So we're going to go ahead and click that. And now we're going to go ahead and just wait here. Meanwhile, we're going to go over here to Brian while we're Jared. And Jared is currently just doing some random stuff. But what we can also do with this mod is we can get males pregnant. But not just any ordinary pregnancy. They get pregnant with aliens instead. And it is a bit to complain. Instead they're going to get an alien baby. But you know what? It is worth it. So what you want to go ahead and do is go to the science lab. It does not work at the hospital. And what you want to go ahead and do is go down. If you see here, you want to go to more. And you'll see here, be infested. Click that, and we're going to go ahead and get Brian here pregnant. So what this will do is pretty much get the male pregnant with an alien baby, which is a little weird, but if you own the Sims 3 season, you will know what alien babies are. Alien babies are pretty much a creature that, they're aliens. They have more powers and all that sort of stuff. But you can also have an alien baby. Also, I forgot to mention, there are also optional tuning for this mod. There is there's a ghost baby one that allows you to get pregnant with ghost babies, and then there's another one. I think it's for teens as well, but I'm just using the base mod for today. You can see a lot of people are getting attracted to each other, which I really don't care about. I'm getting these notifications. I think I know why. I will disable them later. Anyway, we're going to go back here, and you can see Eva is currently still at the hospital. We're going to speed up the process. But the other thing we can also do is once Jared comes back from the hospital, I'm going to show you one other thing you can do with this mod. So you're going to see here, he is going to come out of the science lab. Now in a couple of hours time, I think I know what mod is actually causing this. Yeah. I really don't want the notifications, but I think I know. Also, guys, I also forgot to mention that there's social media will be there. But there we go, guys. You can see a notification will come up and say, Ira is successfully pregnant. Now, let's say if you don't get pregnant, you will get pretty much a 60% refund or something like that. So you get about 2,000 back into the bank account. But you can see it's been a success for Ira. She is currently now pregnant. I am also going to show you another option as well with the hospital. If you click on it, you can see here you can also abort. Now okay guys, sorry about that. I just got some food. Anyway, what I was speaking about is the controversial option of abort. You can get it once you are pregnant. And there's 3 places you can actually get it. You can get it at the hospital, of course. It is the most successful place and it is recommended. This place isn't working for me, but you can also get it done at the science lab. For some reason, it isn't showing up. I don't know why. It says you can, but for some reason, it isn't showing up for me. But the other place you can also get it done, if I can find it, of course, it's a criminal warehouse. Now, it is going to take me a bit to find here. It's a bit of a pain, but let me find this. I think it's over here on this side of town, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me see. Let me have a look and I'll come back to you guys in a second. Guys, I was blind. It was actually here. I know you can also get it done here, and it's actually pretty cheap to get it done here. But unfortunately, the success rates aren't too high, so I wouldn't recommend going to there to get an abortion. Anyway, that is pretty much that feature. We're now just waiting on Brian. Is it Brian or Jared? Jared to get pregnant here, and Mom will get a notification about it. And then I'll move on to the next thing I want to talk about. So, you should successfully come on here. And there you go. Unfortunately, you can see, yes, you can see he was successfully infested. So, it means that Jared is now pregnant. And you'll see the opportunity here, or not the opportunity, the moolah here, extra infestation. It is kind of a bit different, guys, to the normal moolah, and I will show. It's like the normal alien pregnancies. It's just that they're growing, and the moolah is named something else. But pretty much once they do give birth, they will get the same options. Like, do you want to keep it or do you want to send it back to their home world? And I will show you that now in a minute. However, as well, there is another thing you can do with this mod, and you may have seen it. And this is pretty much engineer a baby. Now, pretty much this just makes a baby like as quickly as possible. So what we're going to go ahead and do here is we're going to go ahead and engineer a baby. So what you can go ahead and do is customize the baby's DNA or randomize. Now, what I like to do is randomize the baby's DNA. And you can see he wants to choose his wife here, Ellie McCann, or Ellie from Ellie and Jared, of course. So we're going to go ahead and choose her. And oh, by the way, as well, while I'm speaking about them, I think Ellie's sister, I'm not sure, is it Ellie's sister? I think she's also another vlogger as well. She doesn't have as many subs, I do know that for sure. She only has about 600,000 or something like that. Because it did come up once on my feed, and I saw that I was familiar to the house once I saw one of her vlogs. So I think it is her sister. I'm not 100% sure. But she calls her Bonnie. Well, her name is Bonnie. You can see Ellie decides to walk, which I don't understand. And while she is walking to the destination, pretty much that's the most of this mod. Now, I do know I've deleted the equestrian center, so I'm going to go ahead and place that in, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the next part of this mod, so I'll see you then. So, okay, I've actually placed down an equestrian center there because the lot I am actually using, there was an equestrian center before, but you can see I've placed down an equestrian center here, randomly here in town. Now, there's a couple of things here, but what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and get Missy here to adopt a dog. I'm going to show you what I mean now. So, you want to go ahead and go to your smartphone, like you usually adopt a dog, of course, which I am going to do now. Adopt a pet. We're going to hopefully get a female, like a male dog, because that's an adult dog, because it'd be pretty useful. But here we go, guys. So we're going to go ahead and call here, and we're going to go into dog. They don't have many at the moment, but I think they should have enough. And, okay, he's an elder. She's an elder. So there's no dogs here currently, but if there was a dog, let me see if there's actually any horses. But we'll also work for cats here. I can't seem to find one that are adult. I can see horses here. Maybe they will work on horses, but I prefer to do it on dogs and cats. So, do you know what, guys? I'm going to go ahead and cover that feature later. Anyway, we're just going to go ahead and wait here. And I think Ellie should be with Jared now, which she nearly is. So, we're going to go ahead and wait here. She is just currently walking up to the car here. And she's finally in his car. So, now they're going to go ahead and do the engineer baby. Now, I love this feature personally because pretty much it just speeds up the time without them getting pregnant. And you may know about their story, but I've said it a couple of times before. Also, guys, I'll leave links to everyone's social medias and all that down below. So if you want to go check them out or anything like that, please do. If you're interested in checking them out. So yeah, here we go, guys. They're gonna go in and engineer a baby. You're gonna see it. Now this takes about 4 to 5 hours, this interaction, so it's gonna take quite a bit. But I am gonna speed it up to you guys. While we are doing that, we're just going to go ahead and control the sips like we normally do here on my channel. Missy here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go get some food and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, what I'm going to do is control my sips normally until they come back and until a menu will come up. This could take a couple of hours here, so yeah. We're just going to go get everyone to get food here. I'm not going to get them to cook right as well. We're going to go get them to get bread and jam. And we also have a future portal. Maybe I also will use them in future videos. By the way, do you want to use them? Okay, it's asking me to save here. Do you know what, guys? I'm going to come back there in a minute once this is saved. So I'll see you then. Okay, guys, I am back. You can see. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and wait for them to actually come back from the hospital. And you're going to see a notification should come up really soon. Now, this is always successful if I'm correct. Now, there's also other things you can do with this mod. I think you can do suicide, but for some reason I haven't got that to work. For some reason. Anyway, you're going to see here in a second. We should get a baby here, or notification here, like your usual one. And here we go. So you can see they got a baby boy, which they do have in real life. So we're going to name him Jackson, because that's his real name. So we're going to just name him after their first child here, Jackson. And there you go, guys. Here he is. And you can see here, he is here, guys. This is not fake, guys. This is their real child. What the hell? But there he is, guys, just lying in his robe. And now you can raise him like a normal baby and all that sort of stuff. Meanwhile, speaking of which, how is Jared doing? He's doing okay. Alright, guys, I am going to wait until tomorrow until Missy's able to adopt an adult dog. If not, I'm going to create one of my own. Alright, guys, I'll come back there in a minute and I'll show you that. So, or when you will find out she's pregnant or something around those lines. So I'll see you then. Okay, guys, you can see I am back and I have actually adopted a dog from Missy now. She is currently waiting for it to come. But yeah, I've adopted a dog and it should be here in anytime soon in about 2 days. Actually, I didn't notice that, but anyway, it's not really noticeable. Anyway, yeah, we're waiting for a dog and it's going to be coming down in a few minutes and I will show you the feature of what I was talking about. So, here we go in hopefully a few minutes. Okay, you're currently watching TV, which I don't need to care. And here he is now, Pochi, or whatever his name is. I've just adopted him. He's a male dog, but he will do for the tutorial because he can also do your nails. Anyway, here he is. So, what you need to do, I'm not too sure what you need to do, but anyway, what you want to go ahead and do here is you want to go to the question center in your town, which is here for me, maybe here for you. Anyway, there is a couple of options you can see. You can buy a horse and all that sort of stuff. Now, for some reason, it may come up. I don't really know, but you can also do the, so you can see here, yeah, here it is. So you can go ahead and neuter him. It is actually under here called vacancy services or whatnot, and you want to go ahead and neuter him. We're going to go ahead and get this done because apparently Missy does not want any puppies. So, she's going to take that for granted, and she is going to go ahead and do this. Here he is, Poachy. He's going to come in now. We have already 7 Sims. Luckily, I have the Master Controller mod, and for some reason, Ellie is touching it. I don't know. For some reason, is she going to do it? Yeah, she is going to do it now, and you can see she's bringing Poachy with her. So, what will happen is, look at this. This is so cool. I haven't seen this before, but here they are. That looks so cool. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that, and these will be going up on Twitter once this video is uploaded. Alright, here we are. We're gonna go ahead and put them in. And we're going to bring them in. You should also find out she's pregnant soon. I think she's about 16 hours in. I'm correct. Also, guys, I just have my FPS counter, by the way, up. I need that just to check it. It's actually really much better since I've brought up the bit rate. It actually doesn't look much clearer to you guys. I brought it up to about 10,000. But here they are. So they should get neutered. I don't know what they would say, but it should say a similar notification. Alright, so but there you go, guys. And you can see he's been successfully neutered, but also males can be successfully as well. They can also get their tube typed. I forgot to tell you about this, but they can also get their tube typed. If I go to the hospital here, they can also go get half tube typed. And what this will do is it'll allow them to pretty much get their tubes tied. Now, what about if I wanted Ira, okay, to ask another woman to carry her child? Now, already she is expecting one, but let's just say this. Okay, this is just a situation, okay? And I'm going to explain quickly. She's going to go get some food here from the fridge because it's just quicker. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and boost up the relationship here with someone. We're going to go ahead and go to Master Controller. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, what I want to do is if I go to Master Controller and just boost up the relationship here with our household, and if I boost it up with Ellie here, and we'll just go 100. What we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to ask her, would she like to be a surrogate mother? Now, we know about Ellie's issues, however, I think it'd be nice to ask her, would she dare? But yeah, I'm going to show you the issue because recently they did do I think it was a fertility grant, if I'm correct, in real life, Ellie and Jared. It was about Christmas time anyway. I am subscribed to one or two of the fertility grants, Aaron and Riley. I think those are more well-known ones, but they don't upload too often. They only upload a batch of videos like every 3 to 4 weeks, so which I kind of understand because they all work and all that sort of stuff. But here we go. We're going to go ahead and ask Ellie in this video, would you like to carry our child? And I'll explain. So we know Ira is pregnant, but let's just say she wants more children than one, okay? She's going to ask here. She'll say yes, of course. And then we'll go ahead and go to the hospital, like usual. And currently, I'm also going to check here how far Jared is along here. And he is going to be ready in 2 days. But we're going to go ahead and speed this up here and bring him to the hospital. I won't believe how many babies we're going to have. But yeah, Poachy currently. I am actually going to give him away once this video is over. But here we go, guys. We're actually at the hospital. We're going to go ahead and unlist it. I really don't understand. No. We're going to do that. Now, also, I think they have to give away eggs for some reason, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to go ahead and do unlisted. So, here we go, guys. We're going to speed that up, and hopefully, here now in a second, we should get a notification. Because in my original video, when I originally did this, it didn't work. But hopefully, in this video, it works, and Ellie's in such a bad mood. Let me just go ahead and just enable cheats here and just... and boost that mood up. I really don't want her... Okay. So, testing, sheets, enable, true. Okay, I'm just going to boost up our needs here. I really don't care about the save, it's just made for this video, so, yeah. Anyway, here we go, guys. There we go. She's in a much better mood now. And she is going to carry your child. You can see now in a minute. We should get a notification saying successfully pregnant. Now, for some reason, this is exiting out. For some reason, I don't know why. Anyway, what I do know, it should work. We should get a notification here saying, Ellie is successfully pregnant, blah, blah, blah. For some reason, it's glitching out on here, but hey, here we go. It should finish up itself. Here. Now, in my original tutorial, it didn't exactly work and all that sort of stuff, so here we go, guys. Now, it costs much more to do a surrogate pregnancy, it's about 10,000, but you can see Ellie is successfully pregnant, of course. Okay, there we go. So no, did Ira find out? Wait, are you saying that's Ira? Okay, what's going on there? Okay, now she's fine, now she's pregnant. Oh, here she is now pregnant. She's just found out. That's why she's very weird with swear. But anyway, she has just found out. So we're going to have to wait for another 48 hours. But anyway, guys, I am going to go ahead and wait until until Jared finds out. Find out he has a baby inside him. He's due in about 23 hours. So I'm going to come back when he does find out. So I'll see you then. Guys, so I am just about back here. It's about a day and a half has gone, and you can see Jared, and he's gonna give birth in about 48 minutes time. You can see now. I don't know what gender the baby will be, but we'll find out. Ellie should also find out soon. She is pregnant with Ira's child, so we will also hopefully stay on screen for this as well. But we're gonna wait here, and he's gonna give birth in about 20 minutes now, and here he is. He's about to give birth, and you can see now a notification, or not a notification, a thing will come up saying give birth. Now here is the thing. You can raise it, or you can send it to the home world. That's a good thing. So you can read this, of course. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and raise it just for today's tutorial. You can see it's a baby girl. Now I'm just going to call her Kendra for this tutorial. Just to be random, and we'll just choose random traits here. Okay, that's better. So there we go, guys. He's just had a baby called Kendra. Well, I'll make sure to put thing, and now there will be some stuff may come up here, but that's because I've stored crashing and stuff. But there she is, Kendra. And I also want to show you guys that they may be connected. It's only connected to Jared. Okay, I just want to show you. It will not be connected to Ellie. Also, it won't show the mother of the baby. I thought it would, but anyway, it won't be connected to Ellie, unfortunately. But if you really want to, you can use the master controller mod. I will do a tutorial on that in the future. Anyway, here we go. What we're gonna go ahead and do now is we're gonna just wait until Ellie finds out. She is gonna find out really soon, and then the next time I will be back, guys, is when actually I may have to show off the plastic surgery, and I think that's how you can, if I'm correct. Anyway, I'm really not too sure because I haven't done it before, so I don't know if that is the gender reassignment, but we'll do on screen. And actually, oddly enough, I've just got a notification here. Yeah, my phone is dying so fast. Yeah, I actually really need to go ahead and put that on charge. But there we go. Ellie has just found out she's pregnant. You can see. I think, did she? Yeah, there we go. She's just found out she's pregnant there. She is now pregnant. So that is that. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go off screen now because I have to put my phone on charge. But I'm going to come back and show you that. And then we'll move on and just wait until Ellie gives birth and all that sort of stuff. And then we'll finish off the video. So I will see you once my phone is on charge. Right now my phone is on charge. But yeah, what we're going to go ahead and do now is show off that. So I'm going to go ahead and just use Brian for this example, because pretty much half the people are pregnant in this household. So what we're going to go ahead and do is send them back to the hospital here, and you'll see an option called Get Plastic Surgery. Now, I haven't done this before, so I don't know if I'm going to get this stuff wrong. So what we're going to go ahead and do is do the expensive body modification, because I just want to show will it work or whatnot. The baby, for some reason, okay. Yeah, you're going to go ahead and take care of him. Thank you so much, Missy. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and send him to the hospital. I think you can turn him into a female. I know it is a bit limited though, because it doesn't exactly do it, but I will show you guys. Hopefully now it will do what I wanted to do. I don't know what it will do, but we'll just find out here. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and blah, 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 and here we go. So we'll bring you into this entering plastic surgery. I don't know what it's going to do, so I hopefully will. So what this does is, I was wrong. It actually does this, so you can actually mess with Brian if you really want to. You can make him thin, you can make him faster, I'm going to keep him the same. You can make him muscly, you can make him, what else can you do? You can also make him ripped if you really wanted to, if you won't notice. But yeah, that's pretty much what you can do with this. I am just going to keep it pretty much the same though, so we're going to go X. Yes. We're just going to go ahead and undo the changes. I really did not want to do that, but I just wanted to explain. And there we go, 3,250. And you'll get a notification. Now, for some reason, the reassignment surgery isn't here. For some reason, it isn't showing up. So, I don't know what it's with that. But you can also be admitted for time sickness and all that. Now, I also do know that there is a possibility you can also do that commit suicide thing. I'm just going to go ahead and change this trait here using the Master Controller mod and see if that shows up. So if I'm going to go ahead and go into traits, right? No, it's the, yeah, now I know. How to change. We're going to go ahead and add the unlucky trait here. There we go, unlucky. And there we go. He has the unlucky trait now. He should be able to do something here. And if we click... Okay, some reason it isn't working. So let me go ahead and I'll just reset him or delete him. And I'll be back to you guys now in a second. Okay guys, I may have actually broken it. Anyway, he will more than be able to click on the hospital. And I think they could do it. I'm not 100% sure. I should have removed one of his traits and then he should have been able to. But Ellie can, so that's not an issue. But anyway, what I can do here is... I tried to reset him, delete him, and then reset him with another mod I had, so, yeah. And what I'm going to do here is I'm sure what I'm going to do instead, is I am going to remove some of his traits, and then it may give me the opportunity, drop traits, 1. If we go back here, yeah, see, I've dropped the unlucky trait, and now if I try and click on the hospital, you should be able to, because that was the trait I added in before. Anyway, yeah, you can click on the hospital now. I don't know what was going on there. I don't know what it is. Anyway, you can now click on the hospital. I'll just go ahead and drop one of his other traits and add that one in again, and then, or I can use the testing sheet enable true. Yeah, I can use this feature here, and I'm just going to remove the loves the heat trait and instead put in the unlucky trait, and then we should be able to do it. I know it's a bit of a pain, but I want to show off everything you need to know about this mod. So there we go, he has the unlucky trait now. So what we're going to go ahead and do is go back to this hospital again. He can't click on it. Okay, that is a bit weird. Let me just go ahead and change the trait again and see if I can get this to work on him. And okay, let me just change it again. It always seems when I let's just change it to loves the heat. For some reason it isn't working. I don't know why. Loves the heat. If I can find it, here we go. Loves the heat. And we'll go ahead and just do that instead. You should be able to click on that hospital or whatnot now. It could also just be an issue in general. Yeah, he can click on it. I don't know why he can't click on the unlucky trait. Anyway, I am going to come back to you guys once Ellie or Ira has their child, and I'll see you then. Okay guys, I am back, and you can just see Ira has just, well, I've got the notification saying that Ira has just gone into labour. Now, what we're going to go ahead and do is speed this up. We're going to send her to the hospital here, and we're going to see, now I know she's having a boy, so, oh, okay, yeah, Brian's panicking. For some reason they panic, for some reason though it's even not their child. I don't understand. Anyway, what we're going to go ahead and do is go to the hospital here. And hopefully now in a minute, we should see a notification come up. I really don't care about these babies. It's just a video, so yeah. I wish someone will take care of them. But here we go. She's had a baby boy. Happy mother, blah, blah, blah. So we can choose his traits. We're going to call him Harry, like that she called him in real life. And we're going to go ahead and just randomize his traits here. Okay, we'll go with those, and then we'll, yeah, so there we go, guys. So she's just had a baby here. Very good. Actually, they've all had different colored blankets, which is great. But yeah, he's apparently an evil Sue, which I hate, but Everyone is actually happy about it for some reason. I don't know why she was happy about it. Anyway, here you can see here. Now, it will not be related to the guy who gave the sperm or anything like that. Now, the next thing we need to wait is for Ira to have her other child with Ellie here. And that will take another day or so. So I'm going to come back once I get a notification about that. And then we'll finish off the video. So I'll see you then. Okay guys, I am back for the final time. And this time Ellie has gone into labor. So we're going to go ahead and call her to the hospital here. I don't know what's going on here. For some reason I can interact with her. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm going to use a mod here just to get her to go into labor or get her to give birth here. I'm going to use a mod called I think it's Batteries Pregnancy Variations I'm going to use here. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is just do finish pregnancy, and I'll do here is select her, and here we go. Now it should. Okay, for some reason it's not doing what I want it to do, but alright, once she goes to the hospital, she should give birth. She's actually in a very bad mood, so that could be why. Anyway, she should go ahead and give birth. I do have a lot of mods here. Now it's asked me to save her, which I'm not going to do because I am in the middle of a recording. And there you go. She's just had a baby boy like she did in, well, she did in real life. We're just going to call this Calvin because why not? Because that's what her second child is called, so we'll just call it Calvin. We'll do friendly, yeah, that's fine. There we go. So, that is the Hospital Overhaul Mod, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Where is the baby? Is that, or, yeah, there he is. He's with his mother, his real mom. But there we go. I also just want to show you guys, it's only related to Ira, not Ellie at all. She just carried it, and there we go, so you can see there. But there you go, guys. That is the tutorial, guys. Or the mod overview for today. I tried to cover the main stuff that I was able to get working here. I tried to do the assisted suicide, but for some reason, whenever my sim had the unlucky trait, I tried 2 sims. I gave them both the unlucky trait. One of them, well, the unlucky trait, and for some reason they weren't able to click on hospital, but with any other trait they were able to click on the hospital. So I don't know what is going on there. Anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy this mod overview. It was a pleasure making it. By the way, I will have a link to their social medias. Of course, Ellie and Jared's, Daily Bumps, and Ira's social medias down below. I'll have a link to her Twitter and her YouTube channel for Ira. I'll have a link to Ellie and Jared's Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And I'll have a link to Daily Bumps at Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube as well. So, I hope you did enjoy this video, guys. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. And also, by the way, I will also have the link to those articles about Ira, pregnancy announcement and all that as well. Forgot to say that. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy this video, guys. Please do like if you enjoyed it. Comment for any other suggestions. And subscribe to see more of these YouTube videos. And I will see you in my next YouTube video. Goodbye.